Let's go see what Mr. Culp is doing. Oh look, it's a dirty apprentice. Hey Isaiah.
Hi.
You sparked me.
Hi.
Hi Mr. Culp.
Hi, Mrs. Cole.
What are you doing?
Welding on Matilda.
Looks like we've got a brand new heater channel in.
We do.
Who knew that heat in Volkswagens was such a contentious issue?
know,
People have
right?
been up in arms over the heating in Volkswagens. It's
Or
quite
lack of for some, and
hilarious to listen
burns
to.
our feet off.
Yeah,
Ours.
my lovely Lily can definitely create some third-degree burns.
Yeah,
at
windows down in the wintertime.
keeping us warm. Speaking of Lily, I can see her engine tins all in a pile over there. We had an issue, didn't we? The old reliable was not so reliable when we went to drive her last week.
Nope.
What's happened to Miss Lily?
Well, the other day we went to start her up, heard a loud pop, and sure enough, she blew out a spark plug. Obviously, at some point in time in its life, somebody has replaced the heads from side to side, which is pretty common because that head would have been on number 3, which gets the hottest. So on this one, it occurred over here on number 2. Regardless, it had an insert in it, but it blew the insert out and everything. And rather than taking a chance on it, being that it is daily driving now, we decided to go ahead and
It's our one and only driving
one and
vehicle.
only at the moment. Pulled it down, got another set of heads coming.
Cool.
Hopefully Saturday we should have a new set of heads on it. Back to single port. Pistons and cylinders all look really good and clean.
Okay, so tell me, what does that actually mean? What happened and why would it have happened?
Number 3 back here tends to get hot. It runs the hottest of all the cylinders, and sometimes if it builds up too much heat and too much pressure, over time it'll pop that spark plug right on out. Or somebody could have over torqued it or threaded it wrong, weakened the threads. So we got tins to clean up. Those are supposed to be nice and pretty and pink, and she's obviously been leaking oil. We knew we had an oil cooler leaking as well. So the oil cooler seals were hard as a rock, and they're supposed to be rubber. So this was all covered in oil back here, and this whole half of the case is covered in oil. You can see it running here. Usually a telltale sign of an oil cooler leak is on the left-hand side of the motor.
This is a classic example of the cobbler's children not having any issues.
We have not. I haven't had this motor out in probably 6 years.
Yeah.
I haven't had to touch it really to do anything. Some carburetor adjustments, tune-up, that kind of stuff.
We don't have time to work on our own cars.
We don't have time to be doing this. So
until this happens, and then we have to.
Exactly. So Isaiah's been doing this. He's the one who pulled the motor and has been pulling it apart while I've been doing this.
So how's progress on Matilda going?
Going good. We've got the new heater channel is in. Fixed this piece that we needed to fix here, all this rust. Fix the lower hinge pillar. Fix the rust issue that was in here where it attaches to the B pillar. New channel is in, all except for a little bit more right here at the bottom. So I've got to make a patch for where it connects to the firewall, and then we'll flip it and we'll do the same on the others. But this also lets you see other parts that you may or may not be able to see or get to.
So we got some rust up in here that
Yeah,
we
we've
need
got rust in there I still got to fix, and then I have found a patch panel for this, and we'll cut that out and fix. So that's where we're at. Hopefully the rain holds out here and there for the rest of the week to the roots.
Yay.
Working outside. We'll get it done.
Mr. Positivity. Good job, baby.